Hello again. We're going to show you today how to move an animal from market manager to beef herd manager. And to do that, we're going to have to actually create a new SAE. So we're going to go up here on Barney's SAE, we're still on him, and create a project experience manager. We're going to go add new, and we're going to call this cow herd to keep it separated from our other SAE that we've already done. Be very careful that you don't call it the same thing. It's going to be an entrepreneurship again. We're going to be in animal systems again. We're going to be in beef again. We're going to be head of commercial breeding cattle. Will be fine. Now, this is where it changes. Here, instead of market manager, we're going to be breeding herd manager. So we're going to hit save. Now we're going to go back to finances. And we're going to click on market manager. And from market manager, you can sell, you can transfer, you can show a death loss, whatever you need to do. But before we go on, notice that we paid $1,800 for this heifer. But yet, when we got the inventory value here, it's $2,350. The reason for that is it's taken into account the use of the squeeze chute, the depreciation on that squeeze chute is taken into account. The $200 we paid for feed, and the $50 actually it's the $50 that we paid for rent is on there. Anything that we've got in this animal is going to be shown right there. So we've shown growth because we've increased the value of this heifer that we bought for $1,800 to $2,350. She's going to be worth more than that eventually, but now we're going to transfer her into market manager right now. So we're going to go over here to sale info, all the way to the right, sale info, and we're going to not transfer her, we're going to transfer her to capital. If you transfer, that means that you're putting her somewhere else. Transfer to capital. Okay, look right here, fair market value. So we've already got $2,350 for her. So we're going to say she's worth $3,000 because she won a couple of shows and she's grown. So we're going to value that cow at $3,000. It's still our beef cattle herd. We're going to transfer, and that's going to appear under transfer and barter. She's going to become depreciable. We're going to unclick non-depreciable on there. If it'll let us, I think it'll. Now it's going to make her do non-depreciable. So we can put the average weight on there. We can put, now here you can put her name, and it's going to show one head, and you can put Thelma Lou. Let's call her Thelma Lou. And we're going to hit save. And now she has left market manager, and she has become a transfer into the beef herd manager. So we can go to finances again, go to breeding herd manager, and there she is. So we're going to list her as a dam. Just click on dam right there, and it's going to show her right there, beef cattle herd. That's you can manage now. From here you can manage your offspring. Of course, you can enter these individually as well, but we just had the one, so this is just kind of you can manage your breeding animals. You can manage your offspring. So click on manage breeding animals, and let's see what all we can do. Okay, you can if you go into edit, it'll let you do some things. You can actually go in there and do a few more things and edit what you've already put in there. Hit save or cancel, either one will be each there. Just go back to breeding herd manager. You've still got your cow down here, so you can get rid of her if you wanted to. You can do a new herd entry. That's going to be similar to what it was in the other one. It's going to let you keep up with different animals. So hit new herd entry. And you can enter animals individually. So this is talking about your whole herd, but you can put each animal in there individually if you want to. If you clicked on that, it would actually let you go in, and go ahead and click on it, and it'll let you go in and do each individual animal as you go on. Since we've just got one, it's just got one listed. But that's the way you transfer, and be sure you hit transfer to capital, because that way you can show an increase in value and show growth. And you got to be, be careful when you're doing all this so that you don't put too many, don't jumble them up. This is a record keeping system. It's actually can be used for students who have an SAE, but that might not be proficiency worthy, and that's fine. I mean, it's teaching them how to keep records, which you're supposed to do. So if you go to management operation, it'll let you pick a lot of different ones up there at the top. You pull down, it'll let you do a whole bunch of different things. You can wean, you can pregnancy check, you can do antibiotics, all that. You just keep up with your cattle that way. I started with one because one's a lot simpler than 10, but it's the same process. If you ever have a question on any of this kind of stuff, feel free to call me, and I'll be glad to help you with it. But this should get you into the beef herd manager. Thanks.